Do insects make your skin crawl? Does getting on a plane take your fears to new heights? If so, you're not alone. According to the American Psychiatric Association, phobias are the most common psychiatric illness among women and the second most common in men. The National Institute of Mental Health suggests that 10% of U.S. adults are affected by phobias each year. These phobias typically emerge during childhood or adolescence and continue into adulthood. There are many reasons why phobias develop, including evolutionary and behavioral theories. Fortunately, phobias are treatable conditions that can be minimized or eliminated with cognitive and behavioral therapy and medications. What is a phobia? Phobias are a type of anxiety disorder characterized by significant, irrational, or extreme fear of specific situations or things. Individuals with phobias often go to great lengths to avoid coming in contact with the circumstance or object they fear. What are you most afraid of? There are many things people are fearful of, but here are the 10 most common phobias. 1. Mesophobia. Mesophobia, or the excessive fear of germs and dirt, can lead people to engage in extreme cleaning, compulsive hand-washing, and even avoidance of things or situations perceived as dirty. In some instances, this phobia may be related to obsessive-compulsive disorder. This common phobia can also result in people avoiding physical contact with other people out of fear of contamination, overuse of disinfectants, and excessive preoccupation with media reports about illness outbreaks. People with this phobia may also avoid areas where germs are more likely to be present, such as doctors' offices, airplanes, schools, and pharmacies. 2. Agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder where the victims feel unsafe in particular places outside of their home. They could be afraid to visit public venues, malls, or open areas. The sufferers always make an effort to stay away from certain locations. Some are confined to their houses. Genetic and environmental factors may contribute to the development of agoraphobia. Because a loved one was wounded or killed there, the victims may have a dread of those locations. It has also been reported to run in families. Counseling the sufferers and subjecting them to cognitive behavioral therapy can help combat agoraphobia. 3. Social phobia. Social phobia involves the fear of social situations and can be quite debilitating. In many cases, these phobias can become so severe that people avoid events, places, and people who are likely to trigger an anxiety attack. People with this phobia fear being watched or humiliated in front of others. Even ordinary, everyday tasks such as eating a meal can be anxiety-provoking. Social phobias often develop during puberty and can last throughout life unless they are treated. The most common form of social phobia is a fear of public speaking. In some cases, social phobias can cause people to avoid social situations, including school and work, which can have a major impact on the individual's well-being and ability to function. 4. Trypanophobia. Injection phobia is known as trypanophobia. People who suffer from this phobia may steer clear of doctors and medical procedures. This sort of phobia is thought to afflict 20% to 30% of individuals. People who have this phobia may feel quite dreadful and have a racing heart in the moments before getting an injection. Some people even faint while getting the shot. 5. Astrophobia. Thunder and lightning dread is known as astrophobia. When they come across such weather-related phenomena, those who have this phobia feel paralyzing fear. Shaking, a quick heartbeat, and accelerated respiration are among the signs of astrophobia, which are frequently the same as those of other phobias. People with this illness may go to considerable measures to take cover or hide from the weather event, such as hiding in bed under the covers or even ducking inside a closet or restroom during a thunderstorm with thunder or lightning. Additionally, those who have this phobia frequently become too obsessed with the weather. They might devote a significant amount of their daily time to monitoring the regional and global weather in order to anticipate the arrival of potential storms. In extreme cases, this phobia can even result in agoraphobia, a condition in which a person is so terrified of thunder and lightning that they are unable to leave their house. 6. Cynophobia. Cynophobia, or a fear of dogs, is frequently linked to particular life situations, including being bitten by a dog as a youngster. Such occurrences can be extremely distressing and trigger phobias that persist far into adulthood. This specific fear is frequently encountered. This phobia is not just a typical dread of strange dogs. It is an unreasonable and excessive fear that can seriously affect a person's life and ability to operate. For instance, a person who suffers from cynophobia might feel unable to walk down a particular street because they are aware that a dog lives in that area. This avoidance may affect the person's capacity for everyday living and make it challenging for them to commute to job, school, or other events away from the house. 7. Aerophobia. Even though airline accidents are actually relatively rare, 10% to 40% of persons in the United States suffer from aerophobia, or a fear of flying. Trembling, a quick heartbeat, and a sense of confusion are among the symptoms of aerophobia that are frequently experienced. Some people may completely avoid flying as a result of this anxiety. Aerophobia is frequently treated with exposure therapy, which involves gradually acclimating the patient to flying. 8. Acrophobia. Fear of heights is known as acrophobia. Most people who suffer from acrophobia get quite worried and nervous when they are in an elevated position. Even though other people might not think the location is particularly high, an acrophobic may experience intense dread there. Fear sets in as one considers falling, and symptoms start to pass once one is back on solid ground. They excessively perspire, have panic attacks, have rapid heartbeats, and may even faint when in high places. To help lessen the fear, antidepressants and anxiety medications might be taken. 9. Ophidiophobia. The phobia of snakes is called ophidiophobia. This phobia is fairly widespread, and its origins are frequently attributed to genetic factors, individual circumstances, or cultural factors. According to others, because snakes can occasionally be dangerous, those of our ancestors who avoided them were more likely to live and pass on their genes. Another idea postulates that people's innate fear of sickness and pollution may be the root of their phobia of snakes and other similar animals. Studies have revealed that people often feel disgusted by these animals, which may help to explain why people often have phobias of snakes but not of other hazardous animals like lions or bears. 10. Arachnophobia. The fear of spiders and other arachnids, such as scorpions, is known as arachnophobia. One of the most prevalent phobias is this one. When they see spiders and other arachnids, the sufferers frequently experience panic episodes, dizziness, profuse sweating, crying, and screams. In extremely extreme situations, the mere sight of a spider web or illustrations of them might cause a quick onset of anxiety. Some sufferers have a reputation for taking drastic measures, like setting a house on fire to get rid of a spider. The victims make great efforts to stay away from any area they suspect may be home to spiders. The use of sedatives and advocate therapy helps lessen arachnophobia.